On the corner of Barney Street and Mount Vernon Street in downtown Newport, Rhode Island, lies the historic Newport Irish Cemetery. Hello everyone, and welcome to Cemetery Histories and Old Cemeteries of New England. In 1828, Father Robert Woodley was sent by the Diocese of Boston to start a new church here in Newport, Rhode Island. He purchased a small schoolhouse on the corner of Barney and Mount Vernon Streets from Eliezer Trevitt without ever seeing the property, which turned out to be quite a mistake. Trevitt definitely swindled Father Woodley in telling him that the schoolhouse could seat 400 parishioners, and also was in a desirable part of town. He lied on both accounts. To seat 40 children in that schoolhouse would be a struggle, and Barney Street and the surrounding area were certainly neglected at that time. Father Woodley made the best of it, however. Living in Providence and commuting every other week to preach in Newport, he slowly built a following, and over the next 2 years was able to purchase 2 adjoining lots to increase the church's property. As the attendance grew at the church, it eventually outgrew the schoolhouse, and it was sold and moved across town to Cherry Street near the waterfront. It was later moved to 3rd Street, where it still sits today. A recent renovation has returned it to looking more like its original appearance. A new wooden church dedicated to St. Joseph was built in place of the schoolhouse, and it opened in 1837. The church's following grew quickly after this, in large part to Irish immigrants fleeing the famine in Ireland, and many of them came to Newport as skilled laborers working on the construction of Fort Adams, also in Newport, which was one of the largest engineering projects to date in the country. The church continued to grow and eventually outgrew the new building, and a new church across town was built dedicated to St. Mary. And I found differing accounts on what happened to St. Joseph's. One account says that St. Joseph's was sold with the requirement that the building be removed from the premises, but I can't find any information on who bought it or what happened to the building after that. But the plaque at the cemetery says the church was razed in 1864. Either way, I couldn't find any pictures or detailed descriptions of St. Joseph's Church. After St. Mary's was completed in 1852, a much larger St. Mary's Cemetery was created, rendering St. Joseph's obsolete. The cemetery eventually fell into disrepair and became very overgrown until a partial renovation project in 1962 cleared the lot, and a complete restoration in 1997 restored it to its current state. The dates on the headstones here range from 1830 to 1853, and many of the people buried here were first-generation Irish immigrants. Many of the stones have their birthplace in Ireland carved on them, like Bridget O'Sullivan here from County Limerick, William White from County Cork, or Francis and Edward here, whose parents were from County Donegal. It is unknown how many people were buried in the cemetery, but the restoration project saved all the stones they could, and they are all now on display thanks to their great effort. Thanks for joining me, and if you enjoyed this video, give me a like and subscribe because I have many more cemeteries to cover. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching.